Good morning, everybody. It is May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And I'm heading out here outside because it's a very exciting day. It is our first big planting day. And it's earlier than we've ever done this for a lot of reasons. Like, we've had a warmer winter, and looking at the temperatures, we're not going to hit below freezing for the rest of the warm season here, which is so exciting. Historically, our last frost date to be safe to plant is May 15th. But given how warm it's been and, the recent chatter with USDA and zone maps and all that stuff, I think I'm feeling really comfortable getting stuff in the ground here around early May. And it's just really exciting because it opens up our window. So today out here on the patio, I've got all of our cooler crops, our cool flowers, our cool veggies ready to rock and roll. They are hardening off out here. And these are the ones that I am so proud of, that I've been growing for months inside from seed. Don't they look great? This is my gangly sunflower tray. That is called learning. Not going to do that one that way again. But they are alive. And then look at our awesome tub of so many tomato plants. Just really fun. And then these are the winter sows, the ones that made it. I did not do a good job, but full disclosure, with my winter sowing, because I just would keep forgetting to go out and water them, to be honest. But these ones did really well. Thank you all for putting up with me not being the best plant mom. Isn't that right, little Emma? And Emma is learning not to eat all of the plants. She's worse than a deer or a rabbit right now, which is not great. No. We do not eat the plants. This is no. You leave it. And don't drink mommy's coffee. Good morning, Emma. Do say hi to everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Our sugar snap peas look amazing. Look at how tall they are. So ready to plant them in addition to the ones that are out in the pasture garden already sprouting. They're emerging out of the ground. They're about an inch out of the ground, which is so great. I've got to get some more trays out here. This isn't everything, which I'm so excited to say. Like, look at how many trays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, a lot of trays. So, seed starting has gone great. If you haven't done it, you're considering doing more, please do. It is such a wonderful, promising, rewarding thing. I'm so glad I did it. So in our starting lineup today, I'm not a sports person, but I'm going to use sports analogies because they're great. We've got Brussels sprouts here, snapdragons. I've got two more snapdragon trays to bring out because I'm really doubling down on those. These are bells of Ireland. They don't look great. That was one of my first trays, but the ones that are here have really chugged along with me, so I'm going to give them every chance I can give them. I think these are bachelor buttons. Let me check. Yep, bachelor buttons. Cauliflower. Really excited for the cauliflower. So pretty. I think these are my asters. Yep, these are giant aster. The little ones didn't come up as much. These are canterbury bells. Lots of nice foliage there. Dropmore. And these are Tantaceum feverfew. So those are a lovely cut flower. These are all cut flowers. Rudbeckia. More cauliflower. These are peppers I'm going to save inside until we're ready to plant the pepper and tomato garden. We just got them out here. It doesn't hurt for them to harden off a little bit here. That's good for them. And on this tray, my cabbage, which I think are just so cute and beautiful. And these are celosia. I think I'm going to wait to put these out. So we've got a lot of work to do. We got to first get out and till and just make sure the soil is really prepped and ready. We did have some rain, so it kind of tamped things down. and then we can go ahead and get things in the ground. It is such a perfect, gorgeous day out here today. I just have to say, like, it's gonna be 70, sunny, there's a slight breeze. This is perfection, it's heaven. So let's take a moment to take in the view here too. Grabbed my coffee out here with Emma this morning. What a gorgeous morning. So one of the things I've been studying is this Cauliflowers book by Lisa Mason Ziegler. She's like the goddess of all things flower farming. Her content is amazing. So if you haven't heard and you're interested, check her out. I've been using this as a little bit of a Bible for me as I'm looking up the different flower varieties. So this is a spreadsheet I made in Excel, printed off, of just a rough listing of what we're going to put in the pasture garden. I'm certain will not get followed at all to a T. I have like a checklist too. And one of the things I'm learning right off the bat is I really want to put most of the cooler plants together. So this first set we're planting today, I've circled them all here. So like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower. The other thing that I'm doing to get prepped here is go back through my seeds, because there are several of these plants where I didn't use all the seeds in my trays. And I want to succession plant, so I have starts out in the field that are little seedlings, and then try to grow some of them from seed as well in the same area. Well, I measured, but we're gonna make sure that he can till and fit between the stakes, and he's gonna hug the left side. He's doing real good. Because we have a row of peas on the right side over here, which it's not the end of the world if we hit them, but it would be nice not to. So the soil is nice and moist. It's gonna be perfect for planting. So he's gonna hug the post on the other side now. Note to self for next year, for future, I get a little overzealous and I should wait to put the inside posts in. Well, maybe this row will be fine, but we've got other ones here, and we don't need to put the front and the back, like these sides of the garden, in until after we do this till step. I just get really excited and I just want to get it all in. So for next year, Christina, you can not do the front and not do the back and just focus on the sides to start, because we want to leave it open so he can come in and make passes back and forth with the tiller right before we're going to plant. And because we have two sets of planting, like today we've got the cooler stuff going in, and then in 2 weeks we're going to do the stuff more in the middle with the pumpkins, we need to have another step where we come through and make another pass with the tiller at each of those phases. Alright, we added a second fence line here on the far right side of the garden to hold up another row of peas. So essentially, this is the pea row where we have sugar snaps started. So these are ready to go in the ground too. I have a whole bunch of plants per pot. And over here, a different type of pea, sweet peas. These are the old-fashioned ornamental flowers that you can use for cut flowers. This tray has done really, really well inside. My first year growing these, I'm so happy with how they're turning out. So I've just started to plant them as well and put them in the ground here. And then I'm training them up the fence. I gotta say, I want to use this moment to talk about soil blocking a little bit. I am hands down a huge fan of soil blocking. It was my first season doing that as well. It is so much better than the traditional little cell trays that they put, you know, at the store. So much better. Look, take a look at this. If I pull this plant out, Look at that wonderful mass of soil, self-contained, and it's got nice roots. And it's so easy for me to pull them out and just stick them in the ground, like so. Right, so here I am up against the fence. I'm just gonna stick this one in, and off we go. And then I can train her up the little fence wall here. It's just terrific. A lot easier than trying to dig things out of a cell tray. And also I find that it retains water a lot better. It's much better to be watering from the bottom, where you just water into the tray, and the soil blocks, they absorb up the water to the plant. Also, it helps with any mold on the top. I've had a little bit of dampening off, but not much. So I am completely sold on soil blocking. I can see why a lot of flower farmers do this, and I'm going to do it again. So I have planted these and started training them up. And then the other ones I set out, I got to still plant. I got to tell you, it is so encouraging to see green growth already out here, day one. Wow, look at how gorgeous these are. But totally worth it. There are our first sugar snap peas. Woohoo! Look at this. Our Brussels sprouts. Aren't they adorable? Not expecting a lot. Who knows how it's going to go. But I'm really excited to get them out there. That just looks so healthy and happy. Just planted 2 rows of cauliflower here, so I'm going to walk you back. You can see right here and right there, right between my feet, these are all cauliflower babies. So it's really, really fun to get them out here and out of the seedling trays that were in the house. And if we make our way back, look at that, you can see green. On this latest row here, we've got cabbage. Don't those look good? So cute. All right, well, that is a wrap for today. We got a lot done. I want to show you this last row that I started here at the end of the day. So this row is the roughly 3 foot row. And I got about 3/4 of the way back with flowers. So this is the start of my cut flower garden, that part of the garden. So these are all stock from the trays that I had grown, and then I have a section of seed that I put in here. And then these are the bells of Ireland, and again a section with seed. This is bachelor buttons, and they need to be spaced out about 12 inches apart, so they're looking really good. Got a lot of them actually. And then a section with seed. And then lastly are the rudbeckia. So I got them in here, quite a few, and then a section with seed. That is a wrap for today. We've gotten so much in the ground, and I've still got more to go, but feeling really good that this is an awesome start.